everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, my name is Blessy. I cover all things fashion, beauty and lifestyle. Today we're diving into the hottest fashion trends of 2025. From bold statement pieces to classics making a comeback, I've got you covered. So if you're interested in finding out what's trending this year in fashion, then please keep watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any future videos. It's completely free and it really helps my channel, so please go ahead and make sure you're subscribed. Before we begin, I just want to say that in no way, shape or form am I telling you how to dress. These kind of videos are just for fun. You wear whatever you like, you wear what makes you feel good, because at the end of the day, fashion is all about expressing yourself. That's the whole point of these videos. It's fun to go through these trends to see what's in fashion, and if you want to incorporate them into your already existing wardrobe or not. There are some trends this year that I myself am not going to be interested in, and I'll go through them towards the end. I'm also going to be making shopping links for all the trends that we talk about today, and they're going to be linked in the description down below. The first trend is sheer layering. Now, I am so happy that we've got a little bit of coverage under our sheer clothing, because let's be honest, it was getting a little bit ridiculous where fashion brands were bringing out sheer pieces so sheer that there was literally no point of dressing at all. But this year it's going to be a little bit more acceptable because we're seeing a lot more layering over these sheer clothing. The way I like to incorporate this trend is by wearing like sheer blouse but with a cami underneath, or sometimes you can even find blouses that have sheer sleeves and the rest of the blouse will be quite opaque. I also really love it when you get skirts with lace on the outside and it kind of just comes a little bit further down than the actual skirt. I think it looks so beautiful and elegant and such a nice thing to wear on a date night. The next trend is refined sportswear. Now, I think this comes from the fact that LVMH was the biggest sponsor of Paris Olympics, and we've also seen lots of sports personalities being brand ambassadors. So this trend is all about taking your comfortable active wear and taking it to another level. A sporty bomber jacket is always a good way to incorporate this trend into your wardrobe. Even if you're wearing it on jeans, trousers or leggings, it just instantly creates a more sporty outfit. If you love walking around in your leggings with a sports top, then just throw a blazer on top, because that's what all the cool girls are doing right now. I personally don't go out in sportswear unless I'm going to do a sports activity, but the way I like to incorporate this style into my wardrobe is by wearing polo shirts. Now, polo shirts are always in style, but this year more than ever they're going to be really popular. I also really like rugby shirts because anything with collars I think just looks really smart, and this is why I have a lot of polo shirts in my wardrobe, and I definitely will be looking at buying some rugby shirts this year because it's just such an easy way of just throwing a t-shirt on top of jeans and feeling a little bit more put together because of the collars. You can also wear a cap with that sort of outfit, and I think the whole outfit would just look really nice and put together but still casual sporty. We also saw quite a few people style racer jackets really well at the back end of 2024. I definitely am waiting to come across a perfect racer jacket because it just looks so chic. I love the look of a racer jacket styled so casually on top of just basic jeans and a white tee. I think it just looks so hot, and I'm definitely hunting for the perfect racer jacket. I also really love zipped sweatshirts. I think they look so smart as a sweatshirt can look. It's just a really great way of adding a relaxed look to your outfit but still feeling quite put together. This year is also going to be all about basics but with a twist. Now, after we all came out of the pandemic, it was all about feathers and all the drama that we could bring to our lives, because we spent the last how many years in isolation and just wearing tracksuit bottoms. But then came along minimal fashion, and I think now everyone is just bored of minimalism, and now we're sticking to basics because they are the building blocks of our wardrobe, but with a twist. So something like a tank top, which is a key basic to have in your wardrobe for spring summer. Now, who remembers that Loewe tank top about a year ago? It was everywhere. Everyone had it on and it kind of got a little bit boring, and that's why we don't see it anymore, because it was overdone. So something that has a little bit of a twist but not logo heavy, that it's so repetitive. I've seen one from Coperni that I really like. It's with this metallic hand. It just looks so interesting, and I can just imagine styled with some baggy jeans and even a blazer on top, but it would just look just that little bit different rather than your basic tank. And there's also another one that I've seen from And Other Stories that I really like because it has this golden buckle on one side. So it's all about just wearing those key basics that are going to build, you know, any outfit, but with a little bit of twist and personality. The next trend is statement accessories. Now, I have always been someone who enjoys dainty jewelry. I always wear dainty earrings and dainty necklaces, but every now and then I do love to wear more chunky necklaces and statement rings, and I also really enjoy wearing statement earrings because it's just an interesting way of, you know, elevating your simple outfit. And I definitely wear more basic, like neutral clothing, so it's a nice way of adding that a little bit more edge to your outfit. I'm not wearing any rings right now, and I don't usually wear a lot of rings, but often when I'm going out I will just put on one big ring. I remember when I was young I used to have such a big collection of rings in my wardrobe, and I've definitely refined my collection a little bit since. I remember I used to go into Primark and buy the biggest ring that, you know, caught my eye at the time, and nowadays I definitely invest in more high quality pieces, so I don't have that many, but the few that I have I really like, and brands like Monica Vinader I really like for those statement pieces, and they have some really beautiful chunky necklaces as well that I really enjoy wearing on my more basic outfits. The next trend is suede, and this is no new news because we saw it everywhere last year, but the good news is that it's here to stay. It's usually just a autumn winter fabric, but a lot of brands are doing suede for spring summer this year, and I'm so happy because I really love suede. Suede as a material is quite expensive, so if you're going to invest in something, it's good if you invest it in a piece that you can throw with a lot of outfits and create lots of looks with. So I'm looking for the perfect suede jacket. I'm not sure yet if I want a long one or a short one. I've seen the most luxurious suede jacket from De Savary, but it is, I think, about £500 to £700. I'm still a little bit indecisive if I should go for a long suede jacket or a short suede jacket. I think I'll definitely get more use out of a short suede, but I just love my long coats, so I need to decide on what length jacket I want before I bite the bullet. But another great way of wearing suede is suede loafers. Suede loafers are going to be so fashionable. I've actually just recently bought myself a pair. These are my new suede loafers. I haven't worn them yet, but I can't wait to style them. I think they're gonna look really nice with the outfit that I'm wearing right now, but I'm not going out anywhere, so they're not getting worn today, but I really love them. Loafers are such a great way of incorporating suede into your wardrobe because you're not having to go out and splurge on a suede jacket that would cost you a lot more. These are real leather, so they're going to be really comfortable, and these are quite padded as well, so they're going to be very soft to walk on, and I'll be able to style them with lots of outfits, so I'm going to get my cost per wear for sure. And another way of incorporating suede is with a suede bag. I'm yet to find the perfect suede bag for myself, but last year YSL did some really beautiful bags. Ralph Lauren came out with their own version, Gucci have come out with theirs, and it's just been everywhere, so I really hope to find the perfect suede bag. The next trend that ties in really well with suede is boho chic, and we're seeing a major comeback of this trend recently because of the new creative director at Chloe that has done an amazing job at bringing the brand back to life. Chloe's DNA is very much boho chic, and they just do it so well, and I think a great way of incorporating this trend is by also wearing frilled collars. Frilled collars are going to be huge this year, so when it comes to incorporating this trend into your wardrobe, think of loose flowy fabrics, just adding that beautiful feminine touch to your daily outfit. So if you have any delicate blouses, I know I do, then bring them out for spring summer. I also really love the idea of combining the suede and the boho chic because they go so well together, and you could do this by buying some suede riding boots or suede cowboy boots. I think that works really well for spring summer as well. You're also going to be seeing a lot of items with lace in them because that goes so hand in hand with boho chic, and I am all here for it. The next trend is florals. Now, it's no surprise that florals are going to be in for spring summer, but this year I think it's going to be all about 3D florals. So of course, if you have a floral dress in your wardrobe, definitely bring it out for spring summer. Regardless, it's going to look beautiful. But if you are shopping for florals this year, look for tops with like big flowers on, like 3D flowers, or fabrics that are ruched together to make a floral design. I think that's going to elevate florals to another level rather than just a flat floral print. I really like florals for spring summer, and personally I prefer large floral prints on myself. And if you're not a very flowery person when it comes to your style, but you want to explore a little bit, then I would recommend this particular top. It's beautiful, it's white, and the flower itself is also white, so it's quite a gentle way of doing floral if you're not into that sort of pattern. You can wear it all throughout the year, you can wear it year after year. It's never going to date or be out of fashion, whereas a bold floral print can definitely feel a little bit dated, or you could also get a little bit bored of that. The next trend is masculine suits. Even though I love structured dresses and skirts, I do just love oversized masculine blazers. I don't remember the last time I bought a structured slim fitting blazer. I just think masculine oversized blazers just look so cool, styled with jeans and trousers. It's definitely more my style. I wear them casually because I don't work in the office environment. If you want to wear them out and about casually and, you know, everyday life, I think oversized suits are the way to go. They have an element of relaxed to them, but in a cool way, and I just love them. I love oversized trousers, I love oversized suits. Whenever I'm stuck for an outfit, I always just grab one of my suits. If you're not a suit person, I definitely recommend getting one this year because you can't go wrong. It's the easiest thing to style when you're stuck for an outfit. And some of my favorite high street stores to buy more masculine silhouettes from are COS and Massimo Dutti. They both do these sort of more relaxed formal wear so well, and their quality as well is really impeccable. The next trend of this year is utility gear, and I'm always here for a large pocket blouse or some utility trousers. I just think they look so cool, and they're always going to be trendy, not just this year. So if you ever wanted to invest in a pair of utility trousers or a shirt, then this is your year. I would highly recommend possibly investing in a utility jacket. I would say that's the easiest way of incorporating this trend into your wardrobe. And if you stick to more olive and khaki tones, you're definitely not going to go wrong when it comes to this trend. And if you're someone who's not too sure about incorporating this trend into your wardrobe, I would definitely suggest looking at those silk blouses with more utility pockets. I think those are an amazing way of adding that sort of look to your wardrobe, because you can wear them with jeans and it still adds that little bit of a feminine touch because, you know, it's like a silk blouse, and I just think it looks so cool and relaxed yet still really put together. We also saw brands like Tommy Hilfiger and Prada do a lot of these utility waterproof jackets on their runway, so it's a great way of incorporating a very practical jacket but making it trendy this year. Pantone color of the year for 2025 is Mocha Mousse, and I am all here for it. We definitely saw a surge when it comes to the color brown last year in the fashion industry, and I'm really excited to continue wearing brown in spring summer. I wouldn't have normally thought of combining my silk shirt that's this color with my chocolate brown jumper, but because of this trend I was influenced to pair them together, and I really like how they look together. And that's again what this video is about, is just making you explore a little bit more in your own wardrobe. And I like to say go shopping in your own wardrobe, because a lot of times we kind of just stick to the same things, whereas after watching this kind of video you might be, you know, more encouraged to go shopping in your own wardrobe and look for items and pair them together with things that you wouldn't have thought of before. So it's safe to say that brown is here to stay when it comes to spring summer, and I actually think that brown is so much easier to style than black, because it goes with so many other shades like cream and blues. And I have to admit, until last year I wasn't really buying many brown clothes. I always used to just buy brown accessories, because for me brown accessories are much easier to style than black, whereas black used to be my go-to, you know, neutral color, whereas brown is definitely more of a neutral color that I lean to now. Earthy colors in general are going to be more in trend this year, especially as I mentioned earlier, olive. Olive is going to be huge this year and also going into next year. Two other colors that are going to be really in for spring summer are red and pistachio. Red is a color that I don't usually buy much of. In fact, I don't think I have anything in the color red in my wardrobe. Maybe I'll just incorporate this trend with a red lipstick, but I do love the color pistachio for spring summer. I think it looks so beautiful, and the way I want to inject this color into my wardrobe is actually by buying a pistachio colored bag, because I wear a lot of whites and creams in spring summer, and I just think that pop of green is going to look so beautiful. Also with blue denim, you just cannot go wrong with green, especially as this year is going to be more about, you know, just really injecting your personal style into your everyday fashion and diving in deeper and exploring a little bit more with what your true style is. I think for me it always comes down to, you know, that pop of color, and there's no better way of adding a pop of color than a accessory like a bag. Just imagine a summery outfit, you know, neutrals again, creams and whites with a pop of pistachio colored bag. I just think it's going to be so beautiful. Now we're going to talk about trends of 2025 that I'm not going to be investing in, purely because it's just not my style, and they look beautiful and amazing on other people, but it's just not me. The first trend that's going to be really popular for spring summer is the color powdery pastel pink. I don't think I own one thing that's baby pink in my wardrobe. I have light lilac things, but I don't know what it is. I just don't have pink. If I'm going to do pink, I need it to be fuchsia pink, and I have this really lovely blouse and I love it. I bring it out every summer, but powdery pinks are just not me, and I can't see myself purchasing anything in that color even this year. I'm much more of a dusty pink girl than a powdery pink. I just don't think it looks that great on me. The next trend is skirts over trousers. I just can't get with this trend. I think it looks so cool on those extremely tall girlies that have those amazing legs, because they're not compromising anything. But when it comes to my frame, I need clothing that elongates my legs. So having a skirt and then trousers, it's just going to break my legs off in the most awkward way, and I just don't think it's going to be very flattering on me. I love skirts in the summer, but I just cannot get with trousers and skirts. So this is going to be definitely one of those trends that I'm going to be staying away from. The next trend is tartan, and I say that I'm going to stay away from this trend, but I've actually just bought a shirt that's tartan, because I just think this is so classic. But when I say I'm going to stay away from tartan print, is I've seen some really lovely skirts with, you know, the check print, but they look so nice in the countryside. It also became really popular because Dior did their show in Scotland, and this sort of print just looks so beautiful. But I just can't see myself getting a lot of use out of, you know, really checked pieces of clothing in my everyday wardrobe. I just think it's a little bit, I have to be in the mood, and yeah, I just don't think I would wear it that often. But it's got these lovely frills that I really like, you know, poking through my jumper. I think it's frilled collars are such a great way of incorporating that, you know, a little bit of delicate elegance to your wardrobe. I love this, but when it comes to general tartan print and check print, I'm going to be staying away from, just because I think I'm just going to get bored of that particular item. A trend that's making a comeback this year that many of you will be really pleased about is perspex heels, and Amina Muwadi were so popular a couple of years ago. Everyone was buying those heels and they look beautiful, but it was getting to a point where so many people were wearing them that I felt like I just didn't need to buy them. And now that they're making a comeback, I'm really happy for the girlies that have those shoes, because you guys will be able to rock them all over again. But I've heard that they're really uncomfortable. Not Amina Mawadi's, I've never had the heels before, but I think perspex heels in general are really uncomfortable by what I hear. I'm happy to stay away. I've stayed away from this trend for this long, even when it was at its peak with Amina Muwadi's. I think I can continue staying away from it. The next trend that I will definitely not be purchasing into is a bubble hem. I just don't think that silhouette is going to do my figure any favors. I already have a good amount of real estate on me. Buying bubble hem anything is just not going to do me any favors, so I'm definitely staying away from that. I think it would look really cute on younger people. I just don't think it will suit a grown adult like me, so I'm just going to stay away from that. You know, I'm much happier sticking to more feminine silhouettes for the foreseeable future. And that brings us to the end of trends that I will and will not be indulging in this year. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what trends you're looking forward to exploring this year and what trends you're happy to leave behind. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye!